Dear friends, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Creators Conference 2012. My name is Alphonse Karabuda and I'm the Executive Chair of EXA, the European Composer and Songwriter Alliance. The Creators Conference was first held in 2010 in Stockholm with the aim to explore new ways to provide widespread, affordable access to content for the public and to encourage a dynamic, creative culture whilst at the same time returning value to the creator.
So I wanted to start with a story about another time this happened. Years ago, there was a group of songwriters, who wanted to get paid for their work by a group of businesses. And these businesses didn't want to pay the writers. They said that music ought to be free. This is a long way of saying very little has changed. If you think about the fight that created ASCAP, the issues were exactly the same as they were for Metallica. You had artists being called greedy, being told they were against technology, up against another group of businesses. It's the same fight that Charles Dickens was in and the same fight Victor Hugo was in. And this might not be that relevant, but I wanted to use Charles Dickens, Victor Hugo, and Metallica in the same sentence. Because I think it would drive my high school English teacher just absolutely nuts.
If there is no law, we apply American law. It seems to be something that kind of runs through all their actions.
But if we're in a situation where control of the rights has been lost, where we've moved from a situation where the users would feel they had to have the rights before they used them, to a situation where you have to prove they don't have the rights to stop them using it, where can we go?
For us, it's important that consumers have access to content.
And I think that it's not a question, it's certainly not an attack on the collecting societies, but there has to be a way when we're dealing in an internet, global, let's say, network, that access can be achieved, but at the price. It's not a question of at any price.
They've chosen the one who gives it the cheapest, and this is definitely not what you meant with the law that you gave us.
And if you're an independent songwriter, you're going to get nothing.
I feel we might be able to hang around for a bit so that the conversation may be continued in the lunchroom. Thank you very much.
Now that we made it, we still end up losing somehow. We found our way through this tragical maze till now. Just love make us unbreakable, unmistakable, more fragile than we've ever been before. We could drive